Cosmic Kickback,
Hello.
the galaxy's favorite talk show. As always, I'm your host, Nick, joined by my co-host, Joshua.
Oh,
What's
Nick,
up?
you're back to host. I thought you were guest last episode.
Hey, bro, I got upgraded.
All right, we're gonna see if you can keep the job this time.
Okay. We got special guest Mike with us.
You don't face your fears, you ride them.
Oh, dude, get the fuck out of
Jeez.
here, bro.
I don't know if
Yes,
y'all can
sir, I'm
tell,
back.
but yeah, he's back. We're going to be talking about Twisters. This is a super fun summer movie that came out. It's not a direct sequel to the OG 96, but we're going to be talking about that. Maybe, I don't know if you guys have seen the original. We can do maybe a little comparison. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Twisters. And apparently Mike has a bunch of news for us. This dude came on and he's a news anchor.
Yes,
He
sir.
was like, I got like 6 things. I was like, oh damn.
I know,
Okay.
dude.
Man, I
that's a
got
lot of
seven- I
news
got 7
loaded.
things, little bro.
Oh my god. All
All
right.
All right, well,
Are
kick
y'all
us
ready?
off and let's do rapid fire.
Okay, I want to see how y'all feel about this. So apparently,
Okay.
Britney Spears is getting a biopic. She has a biopic in the works.
You mean a biopic?
John M. Chu is set to direct.
Wait, who?
I don't know. I've never heard of them before.
Who the fuck is Britney Spears?
Britney Spears?
I know. I'm kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say, are you gonna watch this or what?
I mean, that sounds interesting. I know she has like a controversial kind of
Yeah.
career with people kind of controlling her in some ways. Maybe this will be kind of a tell-all. I don't know.
Yep. free
Yeah,
Britney, bro.
if they frame it like that, that would actually be kind of interesting. I wonder who they'd cast for Britney, bro.
Britney.
Dude.
She's playing herself.
Yo, she would do it too, bro. You know that they would. She'd be like, "Oh, can I get in on
Yeah.
that?"
I agree. I don't know.
That'd
I
be
don't know who I
crazy.
would see as her though.
I wouldn't see if it
trying
was
to
her.
think. You
I'm trying to
wouldn't see it if
think.
it was her?
I mean, I would watch it because I don't think it'd be good. I don't think like she would do good,
You don't
in
think she
that
could
kind of
play
thing.
herself?
I mean, no, I don't think she could. No.
Oh shoot! I kind of agree.
Wait, did y'all? Speaking of biopics, this is just like I don't know if y'all heard of this. Did you hear they're making 4 separate movies about the Beatles, but they're all biopics, and each one is shown or told from the perspective of one of the Beatles.
Jesus.
And
No.
the drummer Ringo Starr is cast as Barry Keoghan, I think. He's
Oh, yeah,
Ringo
yeah.
Starr. Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't remember who they cast as John Lennon, George Harrison, and Paul McCartney, but they have cast 4 big actors as each
Oh, I
of
think I've
them,
seen this.
and they're each getting a solo film where they're all going to be in each movie because it's like about
Yeah.
it's each person's perspective of the Beatles, like their story in it. But like I was just like, damn, like that's kind of crazy to greenlit like 4. Like why don't they just make one big movie? But I mean, the concept sounds interesting, and when I heard Barry Keoghan was in it, I was like, oh damn, like this might be a step above a regular biopic.
Yeah, so it's Paul Mescal as Paul McCartney,
Okay.
Harris Dickerson
Okay.
or Dickinson, sorry, as John Lennon, and Charlie Rowe as George Harrison, and then the one you said
Okay.
as
mean-
Ringo Starr.
That's I don't know, bro. Are y'all gonna see that and the Britney biopic?
Yep. Yep.
I'm seeing that over the Britney, bro.
Oh damn. All right.
You don't
I-
want to watch Britney, bro?
Dude, I'm way more interested in the Beatles. I agree with Josh though. Like that does sound interesting in theory, but I wonder how that's gonna be
Yeah.
executed.
Exactly.
'Cause, I mean, bro, since COVID, since the writer's strike, like, bro, making shit has been delayed so long. I wonder when it's gonna come out.
But
But
we're really getting the Beatles cinematic universe, bro. Before
I was
GTA
about to
6.
say the
yeah,
Avengers are back.
BCU, bro, probably.
It's directed by Sam Mendes too, and he did 1917.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
wow,
dude.
okay.
All right,
Yeah.
it's heat. It's gonna be heat.
Yeah, so, hey, so let him cook.
All right, Mike. What's your next piece of news?
Next piece of news. So Squidgame season 2 is releasing on Netflix December 26th.
Of this year?
Yep. So I'm curious if you are excited for that or not. Because I
I'm
haven't even
very
seen the first
excited.
season, I'll be honest.
I
What the
have
fuck,
not.
bro?
I have not seen season 1 either.
Bro,
Yeah.
what the hell? All right, well, I'm gonna have to glaze this show really quick.
Yo.
I mean, this came out in 2021.
Damn, it's been that long.
It's been a long time, bro, since the last season. I think even the creator, he wrote like a letter saying like, I know it's been a minute, but this show is coming out this year, and like I hope y'all are ready. No,
Yeah,
the
I
first
hope
season's
y'all are
really
ready.
the first season's really good. It's like a bunch of people that are in debt just play a big game for money, and it gets really fucked up and dark. But dude,
Yeah.
y'all should go see it. It's on Netflix. I know that's like everyone's least favorite streaming service right now.
So
thanks to
it's
Zack
really
Snyder.
bad. They
No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
Wait,
Y'all
wait.
Oh.
director's cut of Rebel Moon or what?
That shit just dropped today as we are
Oh, it's the
filming
second.
this.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it
I'm gonna
dropped
go watch
today.
it after this.
Bro, I looked at it before
Mike
going
had it
to
on his
bed.
calendar.
Yeah, I looked at it. The first part one, the one that I watched, was like I think just over 2 hours, like 2 hours 15, something like that. The director's cut is like 3 hours 50 minutes. And then
Ooh.
part two is like 2 hours and 3 minutes, and part two director's cut is like 3 hours long.
Jesus. Man.
Jeez, what the hell, bro?
Bro,
Yeah,
get Zack Snyder out, bro. Like, I'm sorry, just get him out.
I would hate to be like
I'm tired
an
of his
editor,
director
bro.
cuts, bro. Like, just cook the first time, little bro. And I guarantee you, this one isn't even gonna be anything different because honestly, the Snyder cut of Justice League is not very different. I think it's almost the same movie, other than some little things, and it doesn't make it that much better. I think people were glazing. Let's be honest.
dude, we got to get Mike off the podcast. This dude thinks Black Adam's a 4 out of 5.
I agree.
Crazy take.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, wait, hang on. Before we jump to some random shit, I didn't see Squidgame season 1 just
Okay.
because of the fact that it got so fucking big so quick. Like I could not open anything without people glazing the fuck
Yeah.
out of the show. It just, I don't know if other people are like this, but when something is like that, it just makes me not want to watch it. Like I'm just
Yeah.
like, holy shit, like I'm gonna wait for this to die down and then I'll watch it myself. But like when it's like that, I just can't, bro.
I've seen the first episode and I just forgot to continue.
I think I
just
started
didn't
watching
watch
it
the rest
too
of it.
because I
Yeah.
remember there was some dude at a Subway and he played like a
Yep.
game with
The
him.
game? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I guess it wasn't enough to keep me locked in.
I guess not.
Hey, bro, it gets better after episode 5. No, I'm
Alright,
just kidding.
Damn.
I'm playing. No, but the new season's coming out. I'm hype. I think y'all should watch it, and maybe we could review
I'll have
it.
to give it a watch for sure.
I'll have to watch it by then.
Okay.
Next
Now we're into
news.
the next bit of news.
Let's go.
This isn't really any news. It's just what's been going on. Did y'all see what Jamie Lee Curtis said about the MCU?
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah.
So apparently during one of the interviews for Borderlands, which apparently is one of the most trash movies of the year.
Hold on, wait. Are we seeing Borderlands and reviewing it?
God, bro. I don't know if I can. I've heard people walking out of that thing.
It's because Kevin Hart.
Like, I don't know if y'all watch it. If y'all are like, lock in, watch it, and review it. Because I'm down for bad movies. I like watching bad movies. So I mean, I give it a shot if y'all give it a
Oh,
shot.
so that's why you like Black Adam?
Hey, that's true. That's
Yo,
true.
no,
No, I'm
Black
just
Adam
kidding.
is just a good movie, bro.
I bet you Borderlands is on the same level as Black Adam if we're keeping it real.
I disagree.
Well, because like Black Adam has good action sequences, but like nothing else. So I would imagine Borderlands might be the same.
All right, we're gonna see. I might have to go watch it then, just to compare it to Black Adam.
But I think it's funny what Jamie Lee Curtis said. I don't know what she said exactly. I just know that she.
So all she said was like the interviewer was asking, "Do you know what phase Marvel is in right now?" And she said bad. And so she publicly came out and apologized. She apologized like on Twitter, I think, or X, and she reached out personally to Kevin Feige and apologized.
She realized
only
I
reason-
can get cast, bro. I can make some money.
Right, this is what I'm saying. I saw a comment, bro, on one of these stories, and then she's like, "Dang, she realized she missed her shot to play Magneto." Bro, that killed me, bro. Jamie Lee Curtis is Magneto. I mean, she does kind of look like Magneto.
Oh god, dude. Bro, that's funny.
I mean-
That's actually real though. I bet you she was
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit, like hang on now.
Yeah.
Like Deadpool and Wolverine just made like
No.
$500 million in one
Yeah.
weekend. Like,
Yeah.
wait. Hey, hang on.
Just
Let me
got
get
the
in
Marvel
that."
Cash now, yes sir.
Bro, how is she gonna trash like and the MCU when she was fucking in the Halloween franchise, which
Bro,
was
Halloween
dog.
Ends. Oh my god, that's the worst movie I think I've seen.
I don't understand how the rebooted, like the soft sequel reboot one was so good, and then the next two are just so bad. Like, what the fuck
Yeah.
happened?
I don't know.
Dude.
It was insane.
The
I mean,
Star
I
Wars
prefer
sequel trilogy
Kills.
effect.
I prefer Halloween Kills over Ends. I know some people don't. But,
I just
'cause at
remember
least
them
in
both
Halloween
being
Kills,
bad.
You know, yeah, because in Halloween Kills, you actually see Michael Myers like doing kills, but in Halloween Ends, it's some random dude that beats up Michael Myers. And
Oh
like, shit,
yeah.
bro.
I
It's just like,
remember
what?
that.
What am I watching?
Well, like, hang on. I think I said this when we talked about it, but I think the idea of that they do in Halloween Ends could work, but not as like the finale to this like trilogy of like, or like this new trilogy of movies for this classic franchise. Like, there's no way they pulled that out. They could have done that as a spin-off maybe, But like pulling it out when it's supposed to be Michael Myers' like last like movie
Yep.
in this thing is dumb as fuck. It makes no
That
sense.
was terrible. It's honestly one of the worst movies I've seen in a while.
I agree.
All right, next bit of news. So, no spoilers, but it's Deadpool and Wolverine thing.
Okay.
And so y'all know the post-credit scene from the Marvels with
Oh yeah.
Beast and what's the girl's name? Like Phasmo? What's her name? It's not Phasmo, but
The one that looks
it's
like
the mom. It's supposed to be like
her mom. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, that post-credit scene apparently takes place in the same universe as Deadpool Wolverine. It's been confirmed.
Is it confirmed? Because you've been telling me like another Marvel TV show is confirmed, and it's not.
Look, I'm not pulling out the fake news for this. Okay, this is it takes place on Earth 10005. So that's the Deadpool Wolverine universe.
Okay. I mean, since we talked about it, Josh, since the last review, I think that the Secret Wars is going to lead into the Fox and Marvel universe just colliding.
Hey, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, it's bar for bar, bro. It's most likely what's going to happen.
Oh, and one thing to like talk back on what you, me, and Christian said. I remember Christian was saying he thinks this is Deadpool and Wolverine's last appearance in the MCU.
He's dumb.
Well, I was gonna say I have like movie evidence that it's not, at least for Deadpool. The whole point of Deadpool getting pulled out of his universe was he said that they have plans for him. Like he's there's something that he needs to be alive and in the MCU for.
Like, why was Thor crying? Like, we gotta figure it out.
But like they straight up say that to him, so like I mean he's clearly gonna be in it. I don't know about Hugh Jackman.
No, I mean Kevin Feige said there's no plans to recast Wolverine at the moment. So
I mean I don't think I feel like they'll use him for the Avengers movies, but I think after that they're gonna finally let him chill.
Just make it Henry Cavill, bro.
Maybe.
Did you like the Henry Cavill cameo, Nick?
It was pretty cool. I won't lie. That one caught me off guard the most.
I think that me too. That was like my biggest reveal.
I mean, when I first saw him from behind, I was like, this guy's fucking jacked. I was like, they must have CGI'd like Q to be big. But no, yeah.
But what was the original news you were talking about? Oh, it's confirmed to be in that same universe.
Yeah, that with the Beast, and whatever her name is.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be. I guess that's how that character from the MCU universe gets back or whatever, or meets up with Captain Marvel again. They're probably gonna do like Battle Earth or whatever, where the Earths have an incursion and they combine into one, and then they're just gonna keep that as the main MCU Earth, and now they're gonna have all the mutants there. That's probably what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
I mean that's all right with me.
Yep.
I'm down for that.
All right, next bit. Okay, so Nick, I know you haven't seen Longlegs. This isn't really a spoiler, but just letting you know.
But Longlegs dies at the end.
So customers can so customers can now see Longlegs for free if they are born on the 14th of any month.
I did see this actually.
Have you seen
Dude, fuck that. My birthday's on the 13th of January.
Oh, damn, you missed out, bro.
Fuck. No, hold up. I'm gonna go get a new license real quick.
So just change your birthday on the app or whatever.
Oh, that's actually true.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. That's a loophole. Actually.
Do they not check your ID?
I'll
just be like, I forgot it.
you know they're not gonna check the ID.
Trust me. I'm born on the 14th.
Dude. Mm-hmm. Hey Nick, you better go. You got no excuse now, bro. Move your birthday by one day.
Nick, you don't want your birthday to be on the 14th. That's all I'm saying. So that's
not
why? Does Longlegs come tickle me or something?
Hey, just go watch the movie, bro.
Go watch the movie, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, did y'all see? They currently, like today they announced they have a Longlegs 4K steelbook available for pre-order.
Oh, I'm about to go pre-order that then. Where is it?
I think it's on Zavvi.com, like Zavvi.
I'm about to get it. Actually,
Zavvi.
Dude, Zavvi, low key, they got some bangers, bro. Like that's like one of like my top places to go for movie releases if I want like a steelbook or a collectible edition or something.
Yep,
but they had one for Joker, got to get announced like a month or two ago, and I thought about.
I pre-ordered the one from Walmart.
Oh yeah, I saw that one too. Yeah.
Anyway, at the end of the month. Okay, next news. Did y'all see Angry Birds 3 releases in theaters in 2026?
Dude,
who cares?
Hey, have y'all?
I didn't even know. I didn't know we're on the third one, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're pumping these things out.
There's no way. When did 2 come out? Like 6 years ago?
I couldn't tell you.
The Angry Birds cinematic universe, bro.
Yep.
Isn't Mr. Beast in one of them?
I think so. His
Oh,
empire's
jeez.
crumbling as we know it.
The second one came out 2019. First one came out 2016.
Oh, okay, so it's been a little bit then.
Yeah,
Dude,
I was gonna
the
say,
next
bro.
one's gonna
Years.
come out like 6 or 7 years after, bro. That's a long time.
Yeah, no
Hey,
one gives a
it's-
shit anymore,
They
bro.
have quality control over there, bro.
There's no
Let's see.
dude
Take their
like
time, let it marinate. a
Bro,
little bit.
Peter Dinklage is in this. Bill Hader, Jason Sudeikis.
Hey, it's
What are
gonna-
these dudes
gonna be
doing?
fire,
Nicki
bro.
Minaj, what the hell?
Yes, sir.
This is like a 2000s movie right here, bro. Danny McBride. Bro, Sterling K. Brown,
I
come
might-
on. That
Hey, I
guy's
might
too
have to go see
talented.
it. I might have to watch the other ones and go see.
Oh, hold up, bro.
Careful.
JoJo Siwa's in it too.
oh my
God.
god,
Never
man.
mind.
Dude, okay, this cannot be accurate. There's too many people in here that are like A-list. All right. Anyways, bro,
All right,
We're not
next.
watching that.
Y'all don't care. Y'all
Yeah,
don't care about that. All right,
we
all right,
skipping.
all right. My
Mike
bad, my
acted
bad, my
like he
bad.
cared, bro.
All right, my bad, bro. Last bit of news. Last bit of news.
Okay.
So apparently, the Thunderbolts is gonna have a major impact on the MCU, according to David Harbour.
I agree.
He says our characters are going to interact with something that we don't really understand, and it fundamentally changes the course of the way things expand. What do y'all think of this?
He's probably talking about
Man.
Sentry.
Who is Sentry, bro? Because I'm kind of lost.
It was supposed
Sentry.
to be Stephen Young, but
Yeah, it was gonna be Stephen Young, but then I guess there was scheduling conflicts or something. Like maybe he was busy with Invincible. I don't know.
yeah.
Mm.
But Sentry is like, in the easiest way to explain it to like a normie like eunuch is he's
In
like
layman terms.
he's like Marvel's version of like Superman. He's like a really
Yeah.
strong, like, you know, he can fly. He's got superhuman strength, but he also has like telepathy. So like that's one difference. I don't know if they'll do that version. But he looks basically like Superman. He's got like a yellow outfit. He's got a cape. He be flying and shit, you know.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
You
I'm
think-
looking at photos right now. He looks kind of cool.
Do you think
And-
this could be Henry Cavill's new role in the MCU or no?
Nah, there's no way. If I was him, I wouldn't even take it. I'd be like, dude, I already played Superman, bro. Let me do something
Yeah.
else.
I agree. But
I-
people want him to play Captain Britain or whatever. But like, who is that? I don't want him in the MCU. Like, I don't want Captain Britain.
You don't want
Like, you know what I'm
Captain
saying?
Britain, bro?
No. What is that?
It's just Britain's version of Captain America.
Well, get him out. I don't want him.
I think the
Captain
only role
Britain.
I would accept Henry Cavill in is probably Wolverine, just because I saw it.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna play the
I don't
MCU's
think so
version,
either.
because they use it as a cameo, and they did
Yeah.
that with John Krasinski,
Yep.
and he didn't get Reed Richards. So I think they're gonna cast somebody else. I think they're gonna cast someone shorter.
Yeah.
Someone 4'11", you know.
Yeah, type shit.
Sure. Let him cook.
I mean, bro, how the hell are the Thunderbolts, like a bunch of ragtag mercenaries, gonna fight
not-
Superman? Like
I'm
they're
not
gonna get
lie, bro.
tossed.
I'm kind of excited for this movie just because Sebastian Stan's in it, and apparently the long hair is coming back. The long hair Bucky.
Ooh.
Dude, no way
Yeah.
he grew his hair out.
Yes, sir. And then I like Jonathan Walker.
Oh yeah, I bet you do.
Taskmaster comes back, so hopefully it's a different one. Hopefully they fix
Dude,
it
I hope so
from
too.
Black Widow.
Gee.
Hopefully they fix it. And then I know the Ghost comes back. I don't know what they're gonna do with her.
So she's the only one that has like real superpowers then on the team. Everyone else is just like a Captain America
Well,
dude.
And Red
Well, no.
Guardian.
What you mean? He's
I
like
mean,
Captain America. They're all just
all
fucking
of-
soldiers, bro.
Also,
I
Red
mean,
Guardian and
not
Black
a
Widow
point.
was out of shape as fuck. Like you're telling me in the time this has happened that
But he's
she's.
got the serum, bro. Like, I mean, he can get back in shape quick.
Oh my gosh.
He's
yeah.
not gonna get back in shape. He's gonna be fat again. And
I want him to be fat and out of shape because that was kind of funny.
I agree. Dude, no, that means the only one who has like actual real powers that can like maybe like is like he's got the super soldier serum, but like he's just this fucking strong soldier, bro. Like, he can still die. The
Yeah.
ghost can actually like phase through walls and shit.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do with her because she was kind of done dirty, I think, in Ant-Man and the Wasp because she was cool, but I mean, she just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is gonna like actually affect the MCU. I mean, I guess the biggest effect is Sentry is gonna be there now, but
Yeah,
I don't know what they're gonna do with Sentry because Sentry's kind of like such an overpowered character that Marvel doesn't really use him. Like so, like in the comics, he only pulls up for like Earth ending like stuff. So where the fuck was he like when Thanos pulled up? Like that's gonna be the
Yeah.
biggest question. Unless he like just now is like arriving to Earth. I don't even know his origin story. I don't know if he's an alien like Superman or I don't know if he gets powers. I don't know.
yeah.
I guess the movie will explain it. They're gonna have to because if he's just been there and didn't do shit when Thanos pulled up, it's not gonna make sense.
Yeah, I mean that's what they
continuity-wise.
always do in the MCU because like whenever they introduce a new superhero or whatever, they're like, "Oh, where were you during this?" I mean, it's just kind of something
Yeah.
you have to ignore. I feel like.
I mean, you could ignore it, but could just be lazy writing.
All right, let the writers cook.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying, as long as The Rock doesn't join the MCU, we should be good.
I want him in the MCU, bro.
Wait, was that your last piece of news, Mike?
Yeah, that's it. I'm out.
All right, well, let's talk about that Rock news real quick, Nick.
All right.
Okay. What's The Rock cooking?
I mean, I sent it to you. I guess I could read it. Let me see. The Army says that they made an 11 million promotion deal with The Rock and the UFL, which did not lead to a single new recruit. In fact, 38 recruits ended up delisting from the Army.
Yes, sir.
So I didn't know this part of it because I didn't read the article. I just read that. But Mike was saying that the Army is suing The Rock for $6 million because of this.
Yep.
That's kind of funny.
Because they're saying that he didn't bring in a new recruit or whatever, so like they want their money back.
That's so funny. What is the UFL?
It's the United States Football League. Well,
does he like own it or like?
It's just another professional football league. It's just not the NFL. It was like split into two. Like there was the XFL and then the USFL, and then The Rock was like, "Nah, we're gonna combine them." So he bought both of them, and like so he combined it, and so now it's just one league instead of two.
Yeah.
And so it's like a spring league. It's not in the fall like whenever the normal NFL stuff is.
So he took 11 million from the Army and was just like, all right, cool. Like,
I mean, he ran the commercials. I looked it up. The commercials were there, and so he did his end of the deal.
I mean, we don't know the contract. Maybe he agreed that he guarantees at least this many recruits or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
If he did do that, that'd be something stupid. I would not do that. But if he did, that's fucking insane that now like the contract could potentially be voided because of that. I don't know if that would be in a contract, but if that is, that's kind of funny.
I wouldn't put it past the government to be like, yeah.
So apparently they're saying that they didn't receive the level of social media exposure that they were promised by The Rock's team.
I agree, actually. I bet you The Rock, knowing The Rock, he sounds like an A1 like glazer of himself. So like I could just see him being like, "Oh, you just need one like run with our promotion team, and like you're not gonna need another recruit for another like couple decades."
Yes,
I could just see him saying some crazy shit like that, and then being like, "All right, bet, let's lock in," and get fucking people delisting.
If I was The Rock, I'd be glazing myself too, bro.
Dude, you already glazed The Rock, bro. You gave Black Adam 4 out of 5, bro.
It was good.
Dude, it's not 4 out of 5, bro.
Hey, whenever
it's not Interstellar, bro.
Whenever he says, "Tell him the Man in Black sent you,"
like, dude, get the fuck out. The writing is so bad in that movie.
But it's fun. Like, it was good. I was entertained throughout. Like,
dude, no, you just glazed The Rock. You drink Zoa, bro.
I don't. I told you that is the only product that I hate from The Rock. Bro. Like, it was so disappointing. I was so
so you
you
drink the Terramana whiskey, bro, or whatever tequila?
I haven't tried that either. I'll be honest.
Hey, dude, how many products does this fucking guy have? Bro?
Big Dwayne Energy. God, I hate those fucking posters, bro. I see them shits everywhere.
Dude, when I see him, I rip them down, bro.
All right, I think that's our last piece of news. So if y'all ready, we can get into Twisters.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Let's get twisty.
So this movie's been out for how many weeks? Like 3 at this point. So I don't think, I don't think we need to do any non-spoilers. We're gonna go just straight into spoilers, full on. If y'all haven't seen it, that's on you. Click out of here and go see it. If you don't give a shit, then all right, let's lock in.
All right,
let's do it.
All right,
what did y'all like about this movie, bro?
I liked my savior Glenn Powell.
Oh my god,
dude, Glenn Powell is actually a reason
really
that
good in it. Like, I'm not gonna
I know. So I saw the original and I was like, okay, another one's coming out. I was like, is this really necessary? But Glenn Powell's character in this is actually really entertaining. He plays like a YouTuber, like adrenaline junkie.
Live streamer, bro.
Live streamer.
What's up, chat?
It's like, chat, we're going into the tornado.
Yes, sir.
Jesus.
So yeah, have you guys seen the original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I know we were talking a bit before this, and we can compare later, but I think this one is kind of like, in a sense, Top Gun Maverick, where it takes, aspects of the original that made it good and it kind of matches its level of I guess of like awesomeness. I don't know. It's this movie has a lot of adventure to it, and I really like that.
Yeah.
I would actually disagree.
Oh
Shit, okay.
No, I mean, I'm not saying it's. I was gonna disagree with your analogy. I think Top Gun Maverick is like miles ahead of its original, and that's just because the first one was like made in the 80s, had lower budget. They couldn't do anything that crazy. Like the action in Maverick is fucking unmatched. It's fucking crazy. I would say Twisters, it's basically the same movie. I don't think it does anything more crazy than the first one, in my opinion. I think it looks visually like better because, you know, we got better visual effects now. But in the sense of like what they're doing, it's basically the same.
I think the stakes are bigger in this one though.
I disagree.
Like, this one actually has a little bit of stakes.
I mean, it's people and it's a tornado. That's the same thing as the first one.
I mean, but like you literally see people just get swept up by the tornado in this one.
I mean, you see that in the first one as well.
The opening scene in this one was kind of scary though. I won't lie.
Oh yeah, like four the five or three of the five people die, bro.
Imagine like
I will say that friends,
and they all just get like literally half of your friend group gets fucking wiped out.
It'd be like that.
And you have to watch that. Her boyfriend was with her too, actually. And at one point, you think like they're good. They're hiding under an overpass, and he gets fucking killed by like an electric pole or something.
I don't know how he got how did he get pulled out, bro?
He just got swept out, bro. Like,
but how did he, but not her? Like she definitely weighs like 50 pounds like, less.
I don't know. She was
at a
like
better vantage point or something.
Yeah, she was.
They were laying on top
like
of each
a road
other,
barrier.
Bro.
He was on top of her.
Each other, yeah.
No, they were on top of each other.
I don't know, bro.
He was on top of her, and a piece of debris just came and like knocked him out.
He didn't get hit by debris. He just got pulled out.
Yeah, he just got pulled out. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I don't know, bro.
Well, what I was gonna say is, I will say I think in terms of like stakes, or I guess maybe not stakes, like just the way it happens. I like the way the characters are killed in the beginning of this movie more than the beginning of the other one, because the way the dad dies in the first one is dumb as fuck. I don't know why he's holding the door. Yeah, like just go to the back of the fucking shelter, dude. What are you doing? He held it for no reason. He's like, I got the door, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
I can't hold it anymore.
Yeah, that was dumb. That I will say that shit was dumb. I like the intro to this one better. But besides that, I don't know. I mean, I don't dislike Twisters. I thought this was a fun movie. Like you said, I think Glenn Powell's good in it. I was surprised that it, based on the marketing, I thought he was going to be the main character, but he's kind of not. He's like the support to the main character, who's Kate, played by, I don't know who. I did not know that. Yeah, I did not know that. The fucking trailers, maybe I didn't watch like the final one or something, but from what I saw, this movie just gave nothing but Glenn Powell, which I get. I mean, he's big right now. Yeah. But like, I was just surprised because I was expecting him to be the main character, and when he wasn't, I think I was actually a little bit more excited for the film, because I was like, oh shit, I don't dislike Glenn Powell, but this subverted my expectations. I did not expect this, and I enjoyed it a little bit more, I think, because of that.
Yeah.
He just got that charisma, bro, that aura. I don't know if you guys actually noticed.
Hey, bro, zip it up when you're done.
I just did, bro.
All right.
David Corn sweats in this. Did y'all notice that?
Yep. Oh, I didn't until after the movie. I saw something that he was in it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
well,
boy.
halfway through, like he's a part of the Storm Par team. That's like, they got. I like how their trucks are all named after like different. I'm fucking blanking, but they're all like named. Like
one is Scarecrow.
Yeah, Scarecrow. Yeah, right. They're all called after like the Wizard of Oz. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But no, David Cornsweet's character, I noticed like halfway through, I'm like, is that fucking Superman? I was like,
oh yeah, I noticed as soon as he talked. I heard the voice and I was like, wait, like I think that's, and I was like, oh yeah, that is him.
I know. I don't think I've seen him in anything, at least in a movie I've like looked for him. But
he's in Pearl. I think that was the first time I saw him in anything. Have you seen Pearl?
I have not.
God, get Nick out, bro.
I haven't either.
Nick, you might get demoted back to guest.
Yep.
Nah, bro. Mike hasn't seen it.
You haven't seen it, Mike?
Nope.
Jesus. All right, y'all both guessed this episode.
All right.
Jeez.
No, I'm kidding. Mike told me, he's like, yeah, he's in it. And I was like, oh shit, really? And then immediately he was just like, yeah, bro. He's like, this guy can't be Superman, bro. Like, just based off of this, like he's not Superman. And I was like, bro, he's not playing Superman in this movie, bro. What the fuck you mean?
I don't know.
He's playing a nerd.
Yeah, and Mike's like, oh, he can't be Superman, bro. Dude, that
This
should
guy
just
does
tell you
not-
that he's good to be a Clark Kent if you look at him in this. Like, dude, Mike,
Nah,
what the fuck
bruh.
are you doing, bro?
Also, bro, they're different directors, bro.
Thank God Mike is not the casting director, dude, because he'd be
Bro, I
casting The
would
Rock and
cook.
everything.
Oh my god.
Hell no.
The Rock is Superman would be crazy.
No, bro. I would literally just cast The Rock as Hulk and paint him green, and there we go.
Oh my god, bro.
Look,
The Rock is
The
Hulk?
Rock needs to be Kratos in God of War.
Dude, no, we
No.
just not, bro.
I'm
He
just kidding,
cannot
I'm just
act.
kidding, I'm just
Dude, he
kidding.
cannot act. Actually,
Hey, no, give him his shot for this new A24.
he's had
movie coming
20
out, then talk
fucking
to me.
years, bro.
I don't care. Give him. He's never played anybody other than The Rock. So this time, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
something
on
different, and that
him.
A20. No, bro. Look, it's his agent, bro. Like, get him. Look, now they got him a good role for whatever the A24 movie that's gonna be coming out is, and he's gonna cook. And then I'm gonna look. Y'all said The Rock was bad. Look at him now. He's gonna win an Oscar, bro. Best,
Hell, dude,
best,
stop.
Best actor.
Look, the movie looks good off of the one picture because he looks unrecognizable.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, he's had like 20 fucking years to do something different, and he has not.
We're gonna see.
Actually, in the beginning of his career, he took more roles that were like less rock oriented, and I don't know what happened. At some point, this dude was just like, I'm just gonna play myself and everything. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Dude, I liked him in The Mummy, bro. That was cool.
No, that was.
I don't know. Maybe I just personally like that movie because, like, I mean, bro, the CGI is bad. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But The Mummy is like a childhood movie of mine, bro.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, I don't know how The
Alright,
Rock got
back to
pulled up.
Twisters, bro.
It's because Mike
Oh.
was shitting on David Cronin's sweat.
He just had to bring The Rock up for no reason, bro.
That's all he do, bro. I don't know what it is with Mike.
Bro, I don't know.
God.
We'll see how David Cornsweat does. We'll see.
Hey, actually, that film that Superman just wrapped up filming.
It did.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's just crazy.
After seeing all the set photos and stuff, I don't know. I'm a little skeptical.
Oh my god.
Well, I want to just like jump into like a debate about this movie because I talked to Mike a little bit about it, and I look, I'm not hating on this movie. I think we all basically like it about the same. I mean, actually, no, I like it a little bit less than I think both of you, but because like in my opinion, it's like the exact same movie, which like I'm not hating on because I think the first movie's like decent. You know, it's fun. I gave it like a 7. I think for me, this is like the exact same movie, so I gave it another 7. Like
Okay.
I don't think it did anything crazy enough to make me make it an 8. But like y'all both were like, "Oh, this is the movie of the summer." Like I like it a bit more. So I want to hear
I never said
why.
that.
Shut up, bro. I want to hear. I want to hear why y'all like it a bit more than the first one, because to me it's like the same movie. So I want y'all to sway me. I'm gonna be unbiased.
Hey, look, just cause it's the same movie doesn't mean it can't be better than the original. You know, like I think they do everything here better than the original one. I like the chemistry between Glenn Powell and Kate more than I did Joe and whatever dude's name was.
Bill Paxton, bro.
Yeah, Bill Paxton.
forgot his name.
R.I.P. Bro, he's dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
R.I.P. to Bill Paxton. But anyways, and then Kate, I like her little sense. I know he had that in the first movie too, but I like the way she does it better here. The way they like show the weed.
What
like,
the fuck?
sway
Wait, hang
around,
on.
like, oh shoot, that's pretty sick.
Bro,
What?
what do you mean? I like the way she does it better. They do the same thing. What's the
But
difference?
The way they show it was cooler, bro. And then
It's the
like,
same
way...
thing. What is different
No,
about it?
Because then this time, like they use it to like the advantage of Kate, because like whenever the twins come out and they're like, oh yeah, like Glenn's like, yeah, I'm gonna go here, and then she's like, no, I'm gonna go here, like break his neck. a
They
little
do that
bit.
in the
And then
first one too,
No,
bro.
I don't think they do. They just go
They
like
do.
different routes. It's the same
No.
tornado, but they go different routes.
No, what
It's just-
happens in the first one is the suit people, I don't remember the guy's name.
I don't either.
They
yeah.
turn
The
one
news
way.
anchor.
They turn one way, and then they Bill Paxton and them turn the other way. And then the guys are like, oh shit, he missed it. And they're like, haha, like everyone's set up, get ready. We're about to we're right in this tornado's path. And then it disappears right before it gets to them. That's the exact same fucking thing that happens in this movie. It disappears right before it gets to him. It's the same fucking thing.
No, because it wasn't with the two of them. It was the
Dude,
same,
oh my
they just
God.
changed
It doesn't
trajectory.
matter that there's 2, bruh. No, in the first one, there's literally a tornado that gets like right in front of them and then it disappears. And then it happens again, and it's the same thing. Even though this one had 2 tornadoes visually, the other one had a separate tornado form somewhere else. So they didn't have them at the same time, but it's the same thing.
Anyways, I like
keep going.
I like them going to help people. You know, I like
Yeah,
that. I
same
like
thing.
the story behind. They said the same thing because this time Glenn Powell is selling all the stuff, and they hate on him for it because like, oh, like
Oh.
you're just taking advantage of people, blah blah blah, trying to sell people food and shirts and stuff just because they lost their homes. But
I actually
you're
want to talk
oh,
about
it's
that
because okay,
later.
go for it, go for it.
Oh, we can do it now if you want.
Let's go.
How does that business model work? Because like, I mean, they must have like a fucking Patreon or like sub to me on Twitch or something that.
Bro, this guy has 1 million subs on YouTube.
Bro, 1 million is nothing nowadays, bro. Like, let's keep it real.
But that's still a lot of. I mean, that's way
No, but,
above
like,
average for YouTube.
But how does that business model work? Like, because like think about it. If this guy is making shirts and then putting all that money back into like giving people food and relief things, like how is he making money?
Bro, donations, YouTube subscribers,
Views.
it's like
Hey,
exactly
subs.
like ad revenue.
But I'm saying within the context of the movie, like most people don't know that. Like we know that because we're like online.
What's up,
But-
chat?
But like most people, the average viewer of this is not going to know that when you live stream, people sub to you and you get money from that. Like the average person isn't going to think about all that. They're just going to see what the movie shows them, and the movie just shows them selling merch and then taking that money and putting it back into this, which I mean, that's cool. I liked that. I will give it this. I like the twist on how the protagonist is working for the enemy, I guess you could say, of this, and then they switch over. I will say I like that. That's one thing that's a little bit of a twist in comparison. Oh, a twist. Oh yeah, dude. In comparison to the first one, I will say that. That's one positive I'll give it. I do like that.
Well, that's why I like Glenn Powell's character, bro. Because at first you think he's just a douchebag adrenaline junkie, but like he's kind of doing some good.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And
it's not our fault that people these days don't know YouTube live streamers bring in a lot of money. Like, I mean, that's on them, bro. Like, catch up, bro. Like, you can't just explain that in the movie.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, within the context of the movie, it doesn't make much sense, in my opinion, in terms of a business model. I mean, it makes just enough sense to where you can just not ask questions about it and be like, okay, I guess they're just trying to say he gives back. But, like, I don't know. Like, for a second, I was like, wait, huh? And then I was just like, I mean, I guess. But I was just like, all right, whatever. I literally did that. I was like, okay, I guess. I'll let it slide. And I kept watching it.
I'll let it slide this time.
let it slide, bro. How did y'all feel about Javi's character?
I like him.
He was actually in Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
Oh god, don't get me started on that movie, bro.
Oh, it was him. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping his character would
Anthony
kind
Ramos.
of have more of a Anthony Ramos. I was hoping his character would not be kind of sidelined because I mean, not that he wasn't Transformers, but you know, clearly Glenn Powell is like the star of the show here in terms of like a supporting character. But bro, at one point in the movie, I'm pretty sure he blames like Kate for like all their friends dying or some shit. He says something, I forget exactly what it was, but he's like,
something to him, bro. So it was like in the heat of the moment, and he was like, "Yeah, that's why it was your fault that 3 of my friends died."
that's why your
today,"
friends
whatever.
did.
Yeah.
I mean, when he said that, I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I mean, they were her friends too, bro. The fuck you talking about?
It was crazy when he said my friends, because bro, he was the only one that day that was like in a safe fucking distance.
Yeah.
Like he was just watching them from a drone or some
Because
shit.
he was like the analyst dude or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this character. I thought he was good. I don't think he was ever sidelined at any time though.
He just wasn't in it as much as Glenn Powell.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't get like enough as much screen
You know
time
what?
as the
You
others.
guys are actually low key beginning to sway me. I think I like this a bit more than the first one because
Well,
like
listen,
the more I
I'll-
think about it, like I like the scene where they go to the little rodeo, and I like how just out of nowhere there's just a big ass tornado that comes through. That whole sequence I really like because I love the shot where they're in the pool with like no water, and I'm pretty sure it's a continuous take where Glenn Powell crawls over to some dude and tries to help him, and that dumb motherfucker does not know how to crawl, and he gets like that's on him at that point.
He's
bro.
like, okay,
Yeah.
here's a gripe I got.
Okay.
This whole movie takes place in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck do they need to tell people how to evacuate when a fucking tornado is happening? That these people should know this shit from like day one. They
that actually is true
in school, bro.
This is like a tornado outbreak, so like it's
Mike.
several tornadoes a day, like out of nowhere, and apparently they don't have. That's one thing I wish this movie did was like I know it's it has nothing to do with the first one, because I thought it did at first. I think everybody thought that this girl was like Joe's daughter or something.
Yeah. Well, the
Thank
only
God.
connection I can really see is they have
Just the
Dorothy
Dorothy.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
and
was it.
Dorothy 1 was in the first movie. So it's like
Dorothy
their
1 through 4 was in the first one,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
their legacy. Oh yeah, they had 4 of them shits. I
Yeah.
forgot they
Yeah.
lost so many. But
Dude,
yeah, their
yeah.
legacy is there.
But because the whole point of the first movie was to like get them the warning or whatever by collecting the data, and so
Right.
I thought they were gonna play on that with this movie. We're like, oh, like we have this warning now, but no, they have no warning.
Yeah,
still.
that was the thing
So
that
it's
kind of
like, bro,
confused me a bit,
yeah.
because like it's not like it's a reboot. It is in the same universe. It's just like years later.
Mhm.
So like it doesn't make sense to me. I agree how within the context, if you didn't see the first one, I think it makes more sense. But after seeing the first one, it makes me be a bit like, wait, what happened to the fucking data they collected at the end of the first one? Like,
Yeah.
that was supposed to give them more time to where shit like this doesn't happen. But then deadass, like for me, the best scene in the movie in the middle when the tornado comes up out of nowhere, they had no fucking plan for that.
That was
This-
one of my gripes.
yeah, I agree with that actually. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
That is a
so-
good point.
And then
I
that
think
one girl was like, "Oh, 9 out of 10 times we never even see the tornado." And then they get in the truck, bro, and they try to leave when the tornado hits, and then just get
oh
swept up.
jeez.
That one
Yeah.
girl who was
That's so
like,
dumb.
it's not even a tornado, and then like a fucking car like flies through the window or some shit, almost hits
Oh,
her.
yep. People gotta be done
Um,
these days.
I would've just
Yeah,
left
that's
her
a
in her
bit of a
kid, bro.
gripe. I agree.
'Cause
Um
I wish they played. I think it would make it better if they actually like played on what happened in the first movie.
Yeah.
And then, like this time they
Yeah.
were trying to kill the tornado or whatever, so they
Yeah.
just wanted to take it a step further. But
yeah,
I
it is
agree.
weird. It is weird because like yeah, clearly there are aspects from the original.
Yeah, all right, y'all
I-
brought me
I
back
would've-
down. I agree with my original rating.
no,
Dude, this
whoa,
guy's
whoa.
everywhere. Hold up. I kind of wish that they would have at least mentioned like Bill Paxton's character and his wife, or like they don't even got to show up in the movie because I mean he's passed away, and I don't know if Joe would ever want to come back, but
Get Joe
it
out.
would have been cool if they mentioned them just to be like, oh yeah, like we're trying to build upon the research that they were doing in the 90s, because it's different. They're trying to make a technology that's gonna dissipate a twister from even happening. Like I guess they already got the data, but like yeah, it is kind of the same plot. Like they're going
It
out to get
definitely
more
is.
data on this, and you can only do it by dangerously injecting it super close to a twister.
Nick, that's your opinion. I actually disagree with it. I'm actually glad. I was gonna say one of the positives for me is that they did not include them, because I bet you there were multiple drafts of this script where they did include them, or at least included them in some capacity, maybe in a conversation or the data, something like that. And I actually found it refreshing that they didn't, just because we've gotten so many legacy sequels over the last
God.
decade, that I actually was like, you know what, like I'm glad that they just were like, let's throw Dorothy in there as a little nod, but besides that, this is just a whole new cast, a whole new crew. I liked that actually.
I agree.
I mean, it's something I'm okay with. Like, I don't care if it was.
Hey, don't backtrack now, bro. Nah, I'm kidding.
I mean, like I said, I don't want him
kidding.
to. I don't want him to show up or anything, bro. I'm not asking for bro to
Dude,
make a cameo.
Like, imagine at the end of the movie, just CGI Bill Paxton pulls up and just like saves one of them, like last minute. He's just
grabs
there.
the hand as she's
he
flying
he
in.
does
Yeah.
the Man of Steel.
Oh my
just, like,
God.
looks at
With
the
Superman's
bro.
dad.
Yeah.
He's like,
that is
nah,
my
bro.
favorite meme of all time. Just the way he puts his hand up.
That shit makes no sense, bro. Why the fuck would he? Oh,
I would not be that calm if I was about to fucking die,
that's
bro.
probably the dumbest part of Man of Steel. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what Zack Snyder was thinking, man.
Jeez.
But anyways, I also liked how instead of like rivals, because in the first one they were like rivals, Bill Paxton's character and then the news anchor dude. They were
Yeah.
always competing. They weren't competing in this movie because like Glenn Powell's character was just doing whatever.
They
just
got different
doing,
motivations.
Yeah, streaming stuff. So he wasn't ever competing.
Content.
And I would have been pissed if they were competing, because then it's exactly the same as the first
Yeah.
one.
I
so
mean-
they changed it up a little bit. Which
I mean, but
appreciated.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's on paper, yes, it's different. Like but it's the same thing. It's just got a new coat of paint on it. It's the same base. It's basically the same thing. There's two parties driving, and they're both trying to get to the best spot for the tornado. And there's scenes like that are like, it's very much the same movie. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because the first one came out like 30 years ago almost. So it's like, a lot of people probably have never even seen it. and they might have just seen this one for the first time because a lot of people are talking about it. And for people like that, they probably actually like this more because of that. I think actually watching the first one might have deterred me a bit because of how similar they are. And I was just like, oh damn, like they basically did the same thing. Like I like when things get reinvented, and I guess you could argue that there are, like you're saying, there's little slight differences, but I would have liked a bigger difference. Like I would have wanted, damn, I don't know. Like I don't know. I mean, there's only so much you could do with the fucking tornado, bro. Like what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Because like,
I mean,
instead of like gathering data, like both sides are gathering data. Like Glenn Powell's just there, like going into the, like he doesn't care about the data. Like he just goes, shoots fireworks in the tornadoes, like does the live stream stuff. Ben is in the back throwing up, bro. Like I liked Ben.
Oh, yeah, Ben
he
was
funny.
funny.
Comedic relief. He was funny.
Yeah, he was pretty good. And then I liked Kate switching sides when she found out.
I did like that. I think that's
yeah.
probably the biggest difference that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. At one point, a twister actually hits an oil refinery, and we get like a fucking inferno one.
Fucking fire tornado, bro.
Yeah, I won't lie, bro. The first one is pretty scary, and I think it definitely leans into like the natural disaster and like how like terrifying that situation would be, bro. What are y'all doing, bro? If an on fire tornado is coming at you, you accepting your
I'm
fate?
getting at the bottom of the swimming pool, bro. I'm safe.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that part was stupid.
Well, that's just the movie not taking itself seriously, and I appreciate that it didn't take itself seriously.
You like that it was just dumb?
But like, look, this is what I'm saying. It's a blockbuster, bro. Okay, I'm not taking this movie seriously since they didn't take it seriously.
I mean,
so
Jaws was a blockbuster, bro, but that shit still goes hard.
Because they didn't take itself seriously.
What do you mean, bro? They take the thing about Jaws is they do fully commit and take it seriously. There's a big ass shark here, bro.
But
like, look, this is my only thing. I'm not. For me personally, my opinion, I didn't like Fire Tornado because I was just like I was like, what the fuck are we do? Like, I don't know. For me, I just thought, oh, somebody was writing this and like, man, what could we do to one up the first one? They're like, yo, bro, Fire Tornado. And then like they were just like, yo, and then they're like, all right, bet, how do we do that? And then like, oh, what if we just hit an oil refinery, it explodes, and then all that fire just goes into it.
And then Javi's truck gets turned over, bro, but then like debris hits the truck and gets turned back over, so they're good. Hey,
that was kind of convenient. Yeah, I mean, it's fun, yeah. I think the first one was fun too. For me personally, I don't think this was more fun. I think it was like I think if the first one was made in this day and age, it would have been the same movie that we got today.
Yeah.
So for that reason, it's the same level for me.
There's one scene in the first one that I think that, I don't know if this one, for y'all at least, had a scene that topped it, bro. But when they're driving through the fucking house, that part was cool. Like literally, like deadass, a house just falls in the middle of the road, and they just drive through it.
That's the best Ram advertisement you can get. Right
Dude, you could say that this is the same for this movie too. They're driving Ram trucks.
Were they in a Ram again in this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Oh my god.
They were like 2500s.
Hey, my dad used to have a Dodge Ram.
Oh,
you better get it back.
You should have kept it.
I mean, dude, he had that shit from like the 90s up until like 2015, bro. That shit ran on diesel.
Damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Just tell him to get the anchors where he can anchor his truck in so he can get into that tornado.
I did like that little thing. I thought that was cool. I like the anchors.
But I mean, it's obviously really unrealistic because I would easily just swipe. Like,
yeah, he would need to have some long ass fucking things to like go deep.
Gotta be like 10 feet deep. Bro.
Yeah.
I think they say 2 feet or something.
Yeah, that ain't enough, bro.
Like, bro. Oh, and by the way, did y'all notice in this movie, this ruined just my whole childhood. You know how as a child you were like, once you see the lightning strike, yeah, you count from like 100, 2, and that's supposed to tell you how far the cloud.
How many miles? Yeah.
Yeah, and so like they were like, yeah, that's not true.
Is that not true?
That's what they said in the movie.
I mean, I don't believe movies just because they tell me something. Let me look it up. I'm gonna do some research real quick.
All right. It just ruined my childhood a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Let me see. Is the
they're breaking the myths, bro.
Let's see. Is the lightning the thunder real?
Speaking on it though, I do like the part at the very end where they're like in a movie theater, and I don't know if this was supposed to be kind of meta, but like straight up the screen gets fucking ripped off. Yeah. And you're just like, they're just watching the tornado happen like in front of them. And I was like, bro, like they're in a movie theater. I mean, yeah, they couldn't do shit, bro. Like all they could do was really hide.
Stay there, yeah.
Also, surprisingly, the soundtrack for this movie was badass. Like I went to go see it with my girlfriend. Chelsea loved it. Like
Like
we
the
we
country
like country
soundtrack?
music. Yeah,
sir.
I think it was really fitting for the, especially all of it taken in Oklahoma. Maybe that's also what made me like this movie more. I don't know if the first one had like music, a soundtrack like that, but they straight up made like a whole country album just for this, bro. Like
Yeah.
It
a bunch of
definitely
artists
gave
came
Wasn't bad,
together.
yeah.
it definitely gave Mike vibes.
Ain't no
Okay,
love in Oklahoma, bro.
I know you love,
Hey,
dude. That song is hard,
Hey,
bro.
and Mike might be biased because Glenn Powell's character's from Alabama, bro.
Wait, is he really?
Yeah, they say
He's
that in the
not.
movie.
Oh,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
scary,
okay,
bro.
in the movie. Okay, yeah,
In the
yeah,
movie,
yeah.
they say like, "Oh, some YouTubers out of Alabama
Yep.
calls
Yes,
himself
sir.
the Tornado Wrangler."
The tornado rain, bro. Do you like the part
Jeez.
where every time there's a tornado, bro, and then they leave? Glenn Powell does like the little thing with his finger, like the tornado.
Oh yeah,
is
That
like-
shit
Tornado
was so
whip.
stupid.
That's cool, bro. I like
if
it,
you
bro.
feel it,
It's definitely not cool. It's just something.
Chase it.
yes, sir.
It's definitely not cool.
Hang on, I'm reading the thing. It says you've likely heard the idea. You can calculate the distance lightning is by counting the amount of seconds in between a lightning strike and the rumble of thunder. It's been passed down throughout the years, but is it accurate? The quick answer is no.
So they were. Right.
Damn.
Yep.
It says while counting the seconds in between a lightning strike and rumble thunder is part of the way to find out how close the lightning strike was, it is not the only part of the equation.
This movie's accurate, bro.
Hang on,
Yep.
like, what else is it? What else do you have to do?
This movie is comic accurate, bro.
Comic
Comic. Oh, it says. Wait, what? Oh, this is actually partly true then. So it's been. Okay, so 1 second does not equate to 1 mile. 5 seconds does. So if you count and it's 5, that's 1.
Okay.
I've never known this information. I've never lived it.
Interesting.
So it's
Anywhere
like if
where
you see
tornado would
lightning, then you count 1, 2, and when you get to 5, and then you hear
That's
the
1
thunder,
mile?
that's 1 mile. For every 5
Okay.
seconds, it's 1 mile. So it is technically correct,
Technically true.
but like it's just not the way that most people do it.
Right.
Damn.
Interesting.
Nick, no way you haven't heard of that, bro.
I mean, I've heard of that before, but I never have had to use it, bro.
I mean, I just did it for fun. I was just like, oh, let's see how quick that or how close that lightning is.
Dude, a mile away.
Yeah.
How did y'all speaking more on the movie, did y'all at any point want like Kate and Glenn Powell's character to like kiss, bro? Because they actually
No.
don't the whole movie, which
Thank
kind of
God.
I
thought they
liked
had good
it.
chemistry, but there was no reason to force anything.
I'm
Yeah,
so
I
glad they
didn't,
didn't
yeah.
kiss. That's
I
another
hate-
plus.
even at the very end, bro.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
when they're at the airport and like he's like, "Oh, if you chase it, feel it," and then he chases
Yep,
after her.
yep.
I like
She
how
said
her flight gets delayed by like bad weather conditions, which is pretty
Then
funny.
He anchored that truck right in that airport.
Dude,
That shit was
That guy-
dumb. That shit was
yeah,
stupid,
that shit was
bro.
dumb. That
It
was
was funny. Like it was supposed to be funny, and like it worked.
I mean,
he
it was
fucking just destroyed public property.
it was
Yes,
funny
sir.
for
Hey,
me
as you
because
should.
of how stupid it was, but like I wasn't
Yeah,
laughing because
exactly.
it's funny. I was laughing because I was like, dude, no way they wrote that shit in.
but it makes you laugh. So
I mean,
like,
I'm
it's a
laughing
plus.
at them, not with them.
bro.
Okay, yeah, me too. But like, I still like it.
Dude, you just glaze anybody, bro. I swear.
Bro, I disagree.
Because Glenn Powell's out of Alabama, bro.
That's what
Hey,
I'm
bro,
saying.
Let's just talk about how smart this girl Kate is, bro.
Wait,
Did
real
y'all
quick.
See her middle school science project.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's alright.
I like
bro,
I like that instance where she kind of like goes home after like kind of getting freaked the fuck out. Because
Yeah.
I mean, her character after the whole cold open, she's just in New York working like an office job for the past couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I
And-
like that. I like that too because they didn't really do that one in the first. After girl's
Yeah.
dad died, she was just like,
Yeah,
oh yeah. I'm
she
all
became
about
like a
tornadoes.
weather obsessed tornado chaser.
Yeah.
Like it kind of
Yeah.
was just her whole life.
I mean, it's
But
basically the
then-
same thing though, because like Bill Paxton's character was like trying to be a weatherman. They don't show it, but they tell us like,
Yeah.
oh, like he's been out of the game. Like he went to go work an office job more or less. He basically did the same thing.
I mean,
okay.
but not for the same reasons though.
I mean, how do you know?
They don't.
How do
They
you
don't
know?
explain it. They
But
don't
it's the
His
same
parents
thing.
didn't die.
But on paper, it's the same thing.
Bro.
I mean, it
So
is.
two
I'm just keeping it real. Like,
It's two
like
separate
this-
character motivations.
This movie shows you why, and like it makes sense and it works. I'm not saying it doesn't. I like it. I'm just saying the movies are basically the same. Like the main character in the first one, although they don't show them like leaving and for whatever reason and doing their own thing, we are made aware that they are coming back to this thing that used to be their thing. I think I just think it's the same thing. Like, I mean, it is. They just were like, oh, like, let's keep it the same. And on top of that, both characters have like a way to look at those clouds and know where to go. Like, it's the same thing, bro.
Which is fun because like how you compared to it earlier, how you're saying it's the same coat of paint, but I just think
Yeah.
the new one is a little bit shinier.
I mean, maybe for you. For me, they look like the same model, same thing.
Same serial number.
I don't know.
Yeah.
For me, I know I'm just glazing Glenn Powell, bro, and he's been on a hot streak, but his character in this is just it's great, bro. I like how
It's fine to glaze him because everything he's been in recently, he's been good. Like,
yeah, I know he hasn't really had like a shit performance, bro.
yeah.
Hey, just wait.
Bro, did y'all know that man was in Dark Knight Rises?
Who?
Dude, yeah, he's
like dude
he
that
works on
banged
the Wall
Rose or
Street.
whatever, Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, who?
Glenn Powell.
He's in the Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, for like a second.
Yeah,
Let me
Bane
look
like
it up.
smashes his head on the computer.
Let me look it up.
Yeah,
He
I saw
looks
that
quite the
clip and I was
same.
like, bro, no way. I guess that
Bro-
was like his like
bro was in
big
peak.
thing, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Yep, gotta wake up.
Nah, you good, little bro.
Okay.
Yo. Jesus.
Jeez. All right. Well, is there anything else y'all trying to say on the movie, bro? Josh has swayed back and forth over the rating. I don't know where he's
Well,
falling.
I
in this.
started thinking that like I enjoyed the. I mean, there are changes that made me enjoy that I like better, but there's stuff about the first one too that I think I just like better. There's like stuff that I think the first one does better and worse, and there's stuff that this one I think does better and worse as well. So because of that, like I just think for me, I don't think either one is honestly better than the other. I think they're about the same, if I'm being completely real. I think I'm going to keep it as what I thought originally.
Okay. Nick.
What's your letterbox, bro?
I gave it a 3.5 out of 5, so like a 7 out of 10.
Okay, I think I gave this one like a 4 out of 5.
That's what I gave it as well.
I agree with you. Like this clearly takes like the blueprint from the first one. I mean, there's only so much you can do with like a natural disaster movie. Like they're just straight up going to chase a twister. They're storm chasers. But I like this one just because the cast is pretty good. I like the chemistry between the two characters. It's definitely different than the first one because they're not divorced. They don't even know each other until like they first meet. And I like how Glenn Powell's character is just some adrenaline junkie who ends up kind of doing the right thing, and that subverted my expectations. And of course, the special effects are really good. I mean, that's like a given baseline nowadays with how VFX are. And the soundtrack was really good. So I just feel like it hit a lot of notes for me that just make it like an awesome summer movie. Like I don't expect it to be anything fresh or original. Like it's a Twisters movie.
Damn, I'm surprised that Glenn Powell, his character, subverted your expectations. He pretty much was exactly what I expected.
Bro, I mean, I would have been fine if he was just a YouTuber, bro.
They write him off as a douche at first, and then they're like, "Oh wait, he's not." Like,
I mean, I assumed that was gonna happen because I was like, "There's no way they don't make this like a love interest thing." So what I was like, "All right, what are they gonna do? Like, why is he actually a good guy?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, I see what they're doing."
Bro, but yeah, this is one you definitely need to see in theaters, and apparently they're Regal is re-releasing this in 4DX at the end of August.
Yeah, they are. I'm actually gonna probably go see it in 4DX.
This one and the first one.
Yeah, and the first one.
Yeah.
I asked Chelsea if she wanted to see it, but she's been seeing on TikTok, bro. People are coming out of showings like soaking wet because like they got drinks and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, no, I'm going in that showing.
Weekend, bro, so I'm kind of pissed.
I'm going into town with the fucking poncho, bro.
Wait, what'd you say you're pissed about?
That I'm gonna be out of town whenever they re-release it.
Dude,
I'm gonna be in Alabama, and there's not a 4DX theater near where I'm at now.
I mean, I gotta drive to Austin to do it, bro. That's the closest one to us.
Really?
Yeah, there's none in town. I don't know why.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I swear, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, if there was one in town, I would have probably already seen it in 4DX, but there isn't.
Jesus.
I'm actually seeing this again this weekend, so
oh, God, you're a nerd.
Well, Hannah's parents are coming into town, and she thought that they would like
Dude, you should have taken them to see it in 4DX, bro.
Bro, it's not out right now. Like, I gotta wait.
Oh, that's
August,
true.
But
hey, if it was out and you just said, "Hey, we're gonna take," you don't even tell them it's 4DX.
That was the plan. No, that was the plan.
Oh shit, actually.
Yes, but we saw that Deadpool Wolverine had all the slots.
So. Yeah. Hey, take him to see that, bro.
Bro, God, her mom might walk out, bro. I think her dad would like it, but her mom would probably like hate it.
I mean, I told Mike this, I think, but low key, I think seeing this in 40x might make it an 8 for me, bruh. Just because I'm like, holy, because like I can see within the context of that how this would be fucking insane. Like
Hey,
the
you
amount.
really be feeling it.
That's what I'm saying. The amount of like sequences and like what they can do in those theaters,
If you
like,
feel it.
yo, like, I'm just saying, like that would probably upgrade it for me.
You know what? I agree with you, Josh. Actually, maybe if I
Yep.
saw this in 40x, it would be a perfect movie because I've never had an experience like that where it's a natural disaster movie. It's not some random bullshit like 2012 or what was the one that came out? Don't Look
Moonfall?
Up.
Oh,
Yeah,
Moonfall?
whatever. No, it was the one with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Don't Look Up. Well, that's like
Remember,
a
like,
satire, though.
I mean, but like, yeah, it's still like kind of like crazy.
I mean,
But this one is
there's like
grounded.
one called the most recent disaster movie that I think came out that I remember was like it's about the moon and how the moon is like gonna crash into the earth or something, and then they send an astronaut space team to
Is
like.
that the one with Ryan Gosling?
No, it has the dude from Game of Thrones that played Samuel Tarly, and yeah, and they go up to the moon, and then they find out that the moon is like a spaceship or something, and then they fly the moon. It's something like that, dude.
Oh my God, that's
I
insane.
hate disaster movies because they've just since Twister the original. There's been so many, and each one just tries to be like, all right,
Hey.
what's even more insane? What could we do?
There's the one with the rock in it, bro. Is it San Andreas or something?
Yeah, get that shit
Oh
out.
my God,
Get
what
that
the
shit
fuck?
the
Seen
fuck
it.
out.
What is that
I
even
haven't
about,
even
bro?
seen it. I haven't even seen it.
It's because San Andreas has a big a fault line, and they're like, oh, one day like there can be a crazy ass earthquake here just because this fault line is so crazy. So they made a movie about it.
What the fuck?
But like it's
Bro,
like it's
okay.
like so fake, bro. Like there's a like for 2 hours you're telling me there's an earthquake, dog. Like what is going on? And the Rock is like jumping over like building to building and surviving. Like get the fuck out, man.
I could see him doing that though.
Yeah, I
Dude.
could too.
The Rock would tap out so fast, bro.
I disagree.
He'd be the
Bro, it's
first
like-
one gone.
It's like Vin Diesel stomping the ground in Fast and Furious, and it cracks.
And in that
Dude,
same movie, The
I'm-
Rock
I'm-
like he what does he do? He like flexes
I
out
don't
of his
know,
cast.
bro.
His arm broke in the first scene, and then by the
Oh
end
my
of the movie,
God,
he
dude.
flexes his arm out of his cast,
Dude,
bro.
oh
Get
my
the
That's so-
fuck out.
That guy's. Oh,
They
dude, he's so
use
lame,
fucking
bro.
they use buzz saws to get the casts off, but The Rock can just flex and break it, bro.
Yep.
Get the
I mean,
fuck out.
He's
He
the
has a
Rock,
healing
bro.
factor. He has a healing
Yes, sir.
factor.
Jesus.
Bro, okay, so Josh, I don't know if you've given your rating yet, but bro, if you're taking into account how many like shit disaster movies have come after Twisters, like fucking Sharknado 2012,
Sharknado.
like you just said Moonfall, like
I
you
just
gotta
don't
give
like
Twisters,
disasters movies.
you gotta
I
give
don't.
Twisters like its flowers, bro, because
I
out
did.
of all the ones that have come, like it actually does something like it takes stories aspects similar from the first one.
I mean, it just
gives
takes
us
the
a
story
nice
from the first one.
It gives us not, bro, the characters ain't the same. They're not divorced.
They basically are.
No, they're not. They
I
never
mean,
met before.
no,
the
but
movie.
like the within this first story, even though they are in the process of getting a divorce, it's the same arc. They pull up and they don't really like each other because there's beef that we learn is because they're something happened, and then they start rekindling, and then it goes from basically it's the like enemies to lovers thing, and that's what this one is. They're just
They
not
were never
married.
enemies though.
That's just what they call it in writing, Mike. You wouldn't know,
Bro.
but that's just what they call
Bro.
it. It's where people are like kind of like they're sour against each other in the beginning, and then they slowly like learn
No, that
more
was
about.
Stormpar that was sour against.
Huh,
No, she didn't care.
dude, Mike? I don't know if you watched the same movie, but
Hey,
in
I
the
didn't
in
watch
the
same
beginning,
movie,
they
but
literally make it like a thing to where they're like, she does not
Yeah.
like him, and
Javi said,
Huh?
Like Javi, Anthony Ramos' character was like, yeah, like this is Glenn Powell, bro. Like this guy
Tyler.
sucks. He
I
Tyler
just-
mean,
Owen.
they literally
He's a
like
streamer,
make
bro.
an effort to have a scene where she's walking to her, like just like the way that like Glenn Powell's character talks to her in the first couple scenes is like a little like he's like beginning to get interest in her. He's like, oh shit, she knows her stuff, but like she clearly doesn't really like have an interest in him. It's very much like it's not like they like each other off rip, and then they slowly grow to like each other by the end of the movie. That's the same thing that happened in the first one. They didn't really like each other in the beginning, and then as the movie goes on, then at the end they're making out. It's the same like
Hey,
arc.
they didn't make out in this one.
Thank
Hey.
God they didn't. That's the one thing that this one did better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how the whole trope of like people kissing in movies is kind of like, I don't know. It's just like I wouldn't have believed them to like get
I
together
agree.
that quick after all that shit.
I
Like I
thought
like how
uh,
it leaves it for after the movie.
the way the scene when he walks up to her in the airport, it kind of like sits there for a second. I was like,
Yeah,
dude, like no
I'm
way
like,
they're
no,
like,
no.
yeah. Thank God they didn't, bro.
I'm like,
Yeah.
don't do it,
Hey, did y'all stay for the post credit scene,
Yep.
dude.
Nick?
Shut the. There's no post credit scene.
There,
my
there
guy.
is.
Okay, what is it? What
Dude,
could it
Nick,
possibly
you
be, bro?
never fucking wait, bro. I swear this has happened like 5 times on the podcast. Or I've said, did
Why
you
do I
see
gotta
the
wait
post
for
credit
every
scene?
fucking post credit scene, bro? Just end the fucking movie, or make
Dude.
it like a, you know when the movie ends and then it's like Twisters or whatever, and then like 10 seconds later there's a credit scene. Put
Uh-huh.
it there.
That's
Why
what
the
they
fuck do I
did.
gotta wait?
It's
That's
the
what they
mid-roll.
did.
It's
It is the
mid-credits.
mid.
What was it? Maybe I seen it. What was it?
It wasn't like technically taking place after the end. I think it was like a flashback right before the final like action sequence of the movie where they're like
Okay.
working on the truck or like preparing like the things that they're going to shoot into the tornado, and the girl Kate says, "Oh, like I should put my face on a t-shirt." And then someone, is it Javi? I don't remember. Someone says like, "Oh, I'd buy that."
It's the Boone character.
It's the
I don't
Boone.
know.
Okay. They're like, "Oh, I'd buy that shirt." And then Glenn Powell's character just like, "Huh?" And like that's it.
What the hell, bro?
Yeah.
That's such a dumb scene. What is that at?
Hey, so you didn't see it?
Oh, yeah. It looks like I didn't need to.
Dude, Nick, but I'm saying, bro, like in this case, you didn't miss much, but you just be walking out of everything, dude.
I mean, for Deadpool, bro, I stayed for the end credit scene because I
Nah,
knew there was one.
There were times where we've talked about Invincible. I'm like, oh, bro, but like, did you see this? And you're like, what? And I'm like, dude, like, how did you not? Like, it's a comic book show, bro. Why would you not wait?
I just want them to let me know, bro, if there's a post credit scene before they drop the show. Just be like, hey, make sure to stick around. We got important shit like that.
I think that's happened in Marvel shows too. And then I talk about it on the pod. You're like, wait, what? And I'm like, dude.
I'm just a normie fan. I can't
Bro,
wait.
Nick's the only guy that walked out of Deadpool Wolverine.
when you're watching a Marvel movie and you see people get up and
Like,
walk out,
yeah,
Nick's
yeah,
one of
bro,
that's
what did they
Nick, bro.
do?
You
Yep,
see Nick getting up and walking
He's
out.
like, where are they going, bro? Like, the movie's not over.
They're just like, they don't know, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, yeah. Nick
Alright.
was the guy that was like, twins. We've got twins.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, that was there.
Twin tornadoes.
Yeah.
Bro.
Alright, what are y'all final ratings on this, bro? I feel like we've said all we need to say.
I'm sticking to a 4 out of 5 at this, and I'm
Yeah.
honestly probably going to go see this again with Chelsea. We both liked it.
Jesus.
I agree.
Seeing it
4 out
again
of
is
5,
crazy.
4 out of 10. 4 out of 5. 8 out of 10. It's a great, entertaining movie. I was never bored. Entertained throughout. It's a good summer movie. You need to see it in theaters. That's all.
Awesome soundtrack. Hey, if you can see it in 40x, honestly, if anyone's listening
I
and
need
you
to
have a
try it. I need to
40x
go.
theater in your
Yeah.
city, y'all gotta go. Let us know, dude.
August 31st or 30th is.
Yeah, the
whenever they're
30th, I
releasing
believe,
it.
at the end of
Yeah.
this month.
Yeah.
All right. Well, to give it like an actual unbiased review, it's like a 7 out of 10. Like 3.5. Hey, be quiet, Alabama. It's like a 3.5 out of 5. It's not bad and it's not amazing. It's very like much what you expect it to be. If I would say the only thing worth seeing this in is if you can see it in 40x, that'd probably make it be like
Or
a
IMAX.
yeah, it'd probably up it a little bit for you. If you're seeing this in standard, it's probably just gonna be your run of the mill. Like, I mean, it's dead ass exactly what you expect it to be. There's gonna be some tornadoes. They're trying to stop it, and there's action scenes in between. Like, it's dead ass what you expect it to be. If you've seen Twister, you've seen Twisters. Like, you know what you're getting into.
But
It's
it's
not-
not as good as Twisters.
No,
Nah,
it's
bro.
it's on the exact same level as Twister.
Twister don't have YouTube live
Twister-
streamers.
Yes,
Twister
sir. What's up,
and-
chat?
Twister
Chat,
and
is this real?
Twister and Twisters are like the exact same movie. They're like both a 3.5 out of 5, a 7 out of 10. It's it's fun. It's whatever you expect it to be.
Apparently,
It's a fun
Dolby
time, bro.
Cinema is a really good one to see this into, but Deadpool Wolverine probably took all those slots anyways. So
What cinema?
Dolby Cinema, it's an AMC.
Oh,
thing, so
Dolby. Oh,
the
yeah.
Dolby Cinema, yeah.
Yeah, people were saying, I mean, also for Deadpool, saying the sound design was really good. So seeing it in Dolby apparently is like next
I
level.
want to see Aliens Romulus in Dolby Cinema.
Yeah, you better lock
Dude,
in.
I want
that
to
would
see
be a
that
really
too.
good one.
I'm gonna
But-
trick Chelsea into going to see it.
Say, hey, we're seeing Twisters again.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her on a blind date and be like, all right, put this blindfold on,
Yeah,
so she
just tell
can't
her
see
it's
like the
It's the
showtime.
new Blake Lively movie that's coming out. In the Buzz or something.
Oh my, I don't think she cares about her.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Jeez.
I'll try, bro.
All right, before we wrap up the review, I think this would be a little fun segment. If y'all were to make, say you're like in a producer room for Hollywood people and you're pitching your disaster movie, natural disaster. It can be anything, bro. What are y'all pitching?
I want like comets coming from space, bro, like asteroids.
Just dude, bro.
I don't think that's actually. No, that probably has been done before.
Hey,
Transformers? No, I'm just kidding.
bro, now get Transformers out. I'm over Transformers.
They've definitely done some sort of space related shit crashing on Earth. Damn. I'd probably do another tsunami movie, like the one that Tom Holland was in as a kid.
Jeez.
Oh.
Those
Dude, I'm looking
because
at
tsunamis are fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, they are. They're honestly
That is-
scary.
I
it's
think
kinda
they're
fucking
scarier than a
terrifying.
Twister if I'm keeping it real.
I agree. Just the wall of water coming at you.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, like we're cooked.
Yeah.
Cooked. That's what you would say. That's your last
You
words.
can't even get underground, bro.
The
The pool ain't saving you
Jeez.
there.
pool's fucking you, bro. You're dying.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't feel like she jumped in the pool in that scene because I mean I get why. Like you
No,
don't want to
you
get
don't understand,
pushed
bro.
by the
You're underground,
force of the
bro.
water, but how are you gonna get your head above it, dude? Like
Oh
you're
wait,
just
what,
putting yourself deeper into water.
wait, what are you referring to?
The scene in that movie, The Untouchables,
Oh,
where like
okay.
the
okay.
tsunami hits and then like I think one of the girls like jumps into a pool, or
Yeah.
Tom Holland's character jumps into a pool as it comes over. Like it's smart, but it's like,
I
bro,
mean, well,
you could be
like
drowning yourself.
it's probably the best thing you can do in that situation because otherwise that shit would just hit you like a truck and you'd probably
Yeah.
die on impact.
Yeah.
Being under the water, you would not get hit and you'd have a chance to maybe get above and like breathe afterwards
Hey, there's debris
if you're
though.
lucky. I mean, the debris wouldn't happen till afterwards. The first
Yeah, we
hit
don't know
would
that.
then cause the debris. Gotta lock in, Nick. See, Nick, you don't be thinking, bro. Your ass would be
Right.
gone.
Jesus, Nick.
If,
You
if
could
I
live
were
in
to
the
make it,
car
if I were to
on the
make
side
a
of a
natural
tornado,
disaster
bro.
movie, bro, hey, no, I would survive it. All right, I would just hold on to Glenn Powell. I'd be like, don't let me
Oh
go.
my god.
Nick is the single dude in the theater that got swept up. In the Twister
Yeah, the
movie.
one
only
guy.
only one dude died, bro. And I was like, bro, like
That
was
imagine
Nick,
if you're
bro.
that guy before the tornado is dead.
Yeah.
Like Nick,
Jeez.
see ya, bro.
Nick,
No,
what are
if
you
I'm doing a
making?
natural disaster movie, bro, I'm gonna do a hurricane. It's gonna take place in Texas, bro. Maybe even like Hurricane Harvey. I don't know, dude. That's actually kind of scary. It's
Alright.
it's similar. It's similar to like
It's like a water
tsunami.
tornado.
Yeah. Well, it's like a rainstorm. Like yeah, exactly. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's like
don't
water
know.
spinning in a spiral.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Nick.
Dude, I'm looking at these natural disaster movies, bro. There's a movie called Ice Twisters, bro. Y'all watching Ice Twisters?
Fuck
I have to go
no.
watch it after this.
There's a movie called Tornado. This is straight up a ripoff.
Hey, we gotta review that.
What is this?
Tornado?
Bro,
Wait,
no way
wait.
you're gonna watch Tornado. but you're shitting
Imagine
on
it's.
Twisters.
I'm not shitting on it. I'm just keeping it honest. It's like a 7 out of 10. It's the same as the first one, bro.
Damn, bro.
If I was
Make
shitting
one
on
back.
it, I would be saying it's worse than the first one, which it's not.
Mm.
Come on, bro. Y'all just be glazing anything that Glenn Powell's in, bro.
I disagree.
Hey, tell me one
He's
bad Glenn
actually
Powell movie.
good.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying
Dark Knight
that it's,
Rises
he
is
can-
kind
Off
of
the
mid.
top of my head,
it's
I don't know.
about the same as the first one.
Yeah, I don't know. Does the first one have the soundtrack though?
I don't need
Right,
the
yeah.
soundtrack if I'm keeping it honest. It doesn't really, it doesn't really add anything for me if I'm being real. Maybe it does for you because you guys are like, I don't know, maybe y'all recognize the country artist or whatever they used and you were like, oh shit, I like that song. But for me, I would just say, oh cool, like it's country, it makes sense. They're in the Midwest, but it didn't like make the movie better. Like it's just, you know, it is what it is.
I think it elevates it. I think music can elevate any soundtrack, especially.
Yeah, but
we
like
didn't-
it doesn't do anything. It doesn't to me. It's like for other movies, like I mean, this is the number one comparison. But like in Guardians, it's part of the story. It's literally written into it. It's like part of the character's arc. That's how you do a soundtrack. Baby Driver. That's how you use a soundtrack within the like writing. With this, they just like I'm not saying it's bad. This is just like what an average movie does. They just are like, oh, it's
I mean,
in the
it fits
Midwest.
theme really well.
It does fit the theme. Yeah, it's doing it right. Like that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
There's times where you can have songs that don't fit it, and that's when you're like, okay, they're just throwing in
Yeah.
music. In this, it fit, so like that's good. But it to me, it didn't elevate it because it didn't do what Guardians did, and it doesn't need to. I'm not saying it needs to for it to be amazing, but for me, I'm just saying that's why it didn't elevate it. It was just like expected. It was good.
It's not a Marvel movie, bro.
I mean, hey Nick, if you can't understand what I'm saying, boy, you might need to get in position.
Hey, bro. I'm gonna do it.
What?
Yo.
We are professional tornado wranglers.
All right. I think we said all we need to say.
How do you wrangle a tornado? Actually, like
Hey, he never even
Glenn
did it.
Powell does.
you can't.
I mean,
You
technically,
can't.
they did kill it at the end. So I mean,
She
did
is the
wrangle
one
it.
that
killed
wrangled
it.
it. She's
They
the one that
killed
wrangled
it.
it. Yeah.
It was his truck. So I mean,
Dude.
they both did.
Hey, it was.
If it
He didn't
wasn't
do
for the
shit.
truck, if it wasn't for the truck and the little
Yeah, she stole his
Anchors.
truck actually at
Yeah.
one point. I'd be kind of pissed.
no, that
I
was
wouldn't be.
Javi's truck. That was Javi's truck, bro. That was after he was like, bro,
Yes,
you killed
sir.
my friends, and then she just got in his truck and left.
She's
Hey,
like,
they
"Fuck
would
you."
not have been able to stop the tornado without Kate, bruh. She's the one that did all the science shit. She locked
No,
the fuck
actually,
in.
Glenn Powell kind of came in and was like, yeah, like this is like we just need to up it.
I
'Cause remember
disagree.
He was like, he's like,
Oh yeah, when they went back
theoretically
home,
this should work, and then they went and
Yeah,
tried it and didn't work, and then they like
they
worked
worked
on
on
it
it.
again together.
I won't
Yeah.
lie. Also, I like how this movie writes like a smart, like strong female character without giving her like, just like everything she needs. You know, like it's explained like how she's smart and like why.
Yeah, it's not like.
And
a
I
race
appreciate
to-
that. Yeah, exactly. It's not like Rey, like from Star Wars. Like she
God,
just
bro.
has all the power and like that's written well for me. But that's all I'll say. Definitely go see this movie. It's fire. If you like country music, you'll like it.
I got one
I think
question,
anybody will like this movie. What?
Nick. This is for Nick, and maybe Mike, you too, if you agree.
Okay.
But I don't understand the hate on Ray, because
Bro, you gotta be done.
no, listen, y'all,
Okay, all right, my bad.
y'all,
I interjected.
y'all are like I understand how you could be like, oh yeah, like they just like know everything and like can do it immediately. I mean, that's like the same thing that like Luke Skywalker and a ton of other heroes do. They're just like, they just lock the fuck in from rip, you know, more or
You gotta be
less.
dumb.
No,
gotta be
you're
dumb.
dumb because it's the same fucking
No.
thing.
There's a whole movie with Luke struggling to use the Force, and like a whole
Yeah,
movie with him
And
training in
there's
it.
the same thing
There's
with Ray.
none of that with bro.
Dude, you're fucking dumb.
When?
Like
And
actually
when? In the
stupid.
beginning of the 7th, or is it the 8th movie where she just
Yeah.
like there's no training.
I disagree.
There's one course that she runs with Leia.
I
and
could
that's it.
probably like, if I had time to go research, I could probably find like a plethora of movies where the main character is just like locked the fuck in and can do it all perfectly from the beginning, more or less. And half of those movies, y'all probably like, oh, that movie goes hard, but with like no complaints about that.
I disagree.
All right, well, I'll find the list, and I'll make the list, and then I'll put you on position again.
We're gonna debate on Rey. Okay.
It's not really on Ray. It's more so like on like a
Just character
ton of characters that are written
characters
like that.
getting like, yeah. Okay, I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, bro.
All right, sign us out, Mike. You're the
Sign
guest.
us
You gotta do
out?
it. Yeah, you gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
See you guys later. Peace. Yo.
Hey, no, you gotta shout out the socials, bro.
Shout out Josh and Nick. Check them out on Letterboxd. The link will be in the description below. Check out Josh's streaming on Twitch, as well as Nick. Nick streams on YouTube at Cosmic Kickback.
Uh-huh.
Check me on Letterboxd. Y'all better link me this time because y'all said y'all were gonna do it before and it's never happened. I've checked every time.
No, I think we have.
No,
Bro,
he does,
I've
bro.
checked several times. And
Go
that link
check.
is never
Go
there.
check right now on the last episode you were on.
This dude's obsessed with
I'll
us.
do it. I'll do it after.
And then
Salt
And-
Potato 03 on Letterboxd, by the way.
yeah, and let us know what y'all thought of Twisters. That you
Is it
like
better
it, that
than
you
the
not
OG?
like it. Is it better? Is it not better? Or is it the same? There's a correct
It's better.
answer for that. And we'll see y'all on the next episode.